Uh-oh. This is a recording of a live stream. It may contain bloopers and frequent distractions. The audio and video quality may vary. Thank you for your understanding, and please enjoy.
Alright. Wasn't a tavern. Was an alleyway. Wanted to mug me. I was minding my own business. Truly did.
Why did you lie about the tavern?
Because it looks better, doesn't it? I know my life's on the line. I'm no
It looks
coward,
better.
but I'm not stupid either.
It looks better and you're not stupid, but it didn't play out very well for you, did it? I'll let you in on a secret. Your life is on the line, and it's in my hand. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
He deserved it. I did justice. He was jealous. She stole my girlfriend. Slept with her. Raped her. Wanted to get rid of me.
So, a mugger stole your girlfriend and raped her. That's quite a talented mugger, don't you think?
Wasn't all in the same evening, stupid. It happened before then. I knew that man.
And then he decided to try and steal something else from you.
He avoids his gaze and you see like a tear flowing down this grim man's face. Doesn't appear he's willing to talk any further.
I've heard enough. And I put the gag back on him.
You see, like, behind those three individuals, the keeper just leaning against the wall, inspecting your every move and word, listening carefully, observing. What do you want to do, Tamron?
I'd like to speak to Danica. Alone. Like away from earshot of the other two men.
She's in the middle of them. They're like a few feet apart, like 5 feet apart, all at the bottom of the floor. Kneeling there.
Is it possible for me to move her or not?
You should be able to.
Okay.
I mean, you can kind of drag her. She's tight. Her hands and legs are tied together. She's looking to the ground, weeping. You see tears rolling down her cheeks constantly.
Okay, I won't drag her. Okay, so I get down to her level. I get onto my knees, and I draw a blade. My blade from. And I lift her, put it under her chin, and lift her gaze up to meet me. You understand how serious this is, don't you?
She slowly nods, looking you deep in the eye, which are red from crying.
And obviously you're not deaf, and you can think for yourself, can't you?
Huh?
And you know that this man lied to me. Please don't do the same. And then I take the gag out.
I would never. Please. Spare me. I'm a mother of two.
A mother of two who killed the father? Why? Why would you orphan the children? If you get caught, you're in prison. Then they have no one. Did you not think about them?
I did. Did it for them, not for me. I knew it was a possibility. The man was an alcoholic. Beat it. From dawn to dusk, just beating. was a
You couldn't
grim
get away.
individual. We couldn't run. He was too strong, too powerful. Shall I see and watch our children suffer? Never. Never. It was my only choice.
You have 2 children?
Yes.
2 boys?
No. Boy and girl. Boy's 10. Girl's 7.
And where are they now? Who's looking after them while you're sitting here and their father is dead?
I don't know. They wouldn't tell me. I went to prison. Can't you see? Then I got kidnapped by some dark individuals. Now I'm here. With you, deciding about my life. I've not seen them since I was captured.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can identify any bruises that look like they're actually going to marry up with the beating story?
Go ahead.
Fuck.
That's a 13. While she is talking, you kind of scan her, and you do not see any bruises.
You seem to be in quite good shape for someone who's been beaten from dusk till dawn, again and again.
It's been 3 months ago. Obviously, these bruises heal. Luckily.
What was your husband's name? As she begins to answer, I raise my fist and go to hit her, but stop just before her face.
Okay. Make 2 insight checks. One with advantage due to your little interrogation technique there.
That's the advantage. That's the normal. Did I get? I got nat 20. Nice.
What? Nice. Alrighty. You ask what's the name of your husband as you raise your fist. Please, no, Bjorn! As you kind of stop, then you see her kind of shivering instinctively. Instinctively? I'm not sure what word. Sorry.
Instinctively. You
Thank
got it
you.
right.
Instinctively. Leaning away from your punch. Bjorn. What's his name? Is his name? Please. Let me go. My mother.
That's enough from you.
She seems to be forthcoming.
Yeah. I say that's enough from you, and I put the gag back on her, but I don't show any different treatment.
She goes out back to weeping uncontrollably. There's like the background noise in that room.
Okay. So quite loudly and with some confidence, I then, from kneeling, stand up and go, "So, Derek, we are left with you. Kidnap? Rape? You're looking like my favorite one here." I pull the gag out of his mouth.
So he's of Teferian ethnicity. He's very pompous and almost fat, you would say, right? He's half bald already, although he has like a mustache. It's Dirk, not Derek. This man is lying, obviously. He did nothing wrong. Apart from these 2 fellas, can't you see that I've never been to prison? That I don't belong there either.
Do you not belong there because you have enough money to stay out of it? You look like you have enough money to stay out of it. Is that what you're doing? It's not working.
Listen, I know this looks bad, especially with someone telling you stuff like that. But I am honest. I didn't wrong anybody. You have still the choice to make. I can make you rich. You don't have to choose me.
Riches. Riches. Do you think riches will change the way Dirk or Derek would die? It doesn't matter what your name is. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Make an insight check.
Come on, baby. Fuck. Okay.
He is, or rather appears to be, used to social interaction. He appears to be a noble, and his body language and speech are on a level that you are unable to read.
Okay.
But you kind of see his nostrils pumping. Didn't do anything. I'm here because I got kidnapped. Not sure what these bodyguards are for if they can't even protect you.
Oh, you have bodyguards?
Oh, yeah.
How do you think they're doing now?
I don't know. But you could
And how
become
do you-
one of them. You seem to be able to defend yourself.
And how's your kidnap experience going? Are you enjoying this?
I am not, obviously.
And do you feel an abundance of control? And while I say that word control, my dagger just appears.
You're not the first one to threaten me.
Do you want me to be the last?
No.
The slave girl. Who was she?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I pushed Blade a little bit closer.
Alright. You see, like, blood is drawn. You may make one more insight check. That's a 20. Even if it's not natural, that's a good roll. You, through threatening him, intimidating him, showing him that there can be a swift end to his life, there appears to be this, like, slight misbehavior in his charade. He's not telling the truth. What do you want to know? If you don't mind, get your blade out of my neck.
All right. I'm not unfair, and then I just flick it away.
Thank you.
I did you a favor, and now you can do me one. Who did you have kidnapped?
I did not kidnap anybody.
I don't think you're listening. Who did you have kidnapped?
What is the point of talking if you don't believe me? I can offer you riches, women, whatever. But apparently, not even words.
These women you're going to offer me for your life, filth. Were they kidnapped too?
No. None were. Maybe somebody is. Certainly not by me. Not a pedophile. These women are prostitutes, whores that I pay for, as you do. That's what I was referring to. Not to kidnap children, orphans from the street. What are you, monster? Dare you even think of something like this?
I think we both know who the monster is here. And it
Oh,
isn't you or me.
please.
And then I just...
Who
point
rams
towards-
his dagger in my neck?
This is something you have never given anybody by the sounds of it. It's called mercy. And I can give you more if you like.
Kind of begrudgingly looks away.
Listen, Derek, Donk, whatever. You have 5 seconds before you don't have a choice. And I pull the gag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He keeps eye contact for the entire 5 seconds
Okay.
and doesn't break it, even as you turn away. So, have you made up your mind, Initiate?
I have. And I'm pacing back and forth. Just the width of the three of them.
So tell me. You're the judge here. What is just, what isn't? What is good, and what is evil? It is up for you to decide.
God, this is difficult, guys. Okay. And I'm going to regret this. I feel it in my balls. Now, one of these is a liar. And 2 of them have definitely taken life. Norris, you must die. Crimes of the heart are crimes nonetheless.
Interesting.
Danica, killing in the name of protection is still killing. And you've rendered 2 children alone in this world. You should feel disappointed and shame. And you, and I point my blade at Derek, Dirk, Dick, Richard, whatever. You are a liar. But you don't deserve to die for lying. Yet. That is my choice.
You see the keeper walk behind the people with his arms raised. So, Norris has to die. I get that. That's murder. Simple as that. Tanika as well? Please tell me, why again?
Murder is murder. And abandoning 2 children to fight for themselves at the age of 7 and 10 is almost triple homicide.
Well, was that her intention though?
Intentions, even the best of intentions, can have negative consequences.
Well, this little filth, as you called him. This one,
Filth.
shall we?
Filth though he may be, lying is not a crime. But we can let him go. But only so far as our vision. Keep an eye on this pig.
Let me tell you what, Tamron. This one, this filth, really did kidnap a girl. Not only one, but dozens. And he raped them in groups and made riches out of sex slaves. And you want to tell me you want to let him go? and want to kill a mother of 2 who has decided to protect the lives of her children by taking a life. I would call Tanika's move just, while Dirk's pedophilery isn't.
I can
I
see
am
what you mean.
sad that our choices do not align. As you hear the drawing of metal, and his rapier flips out. He's about 10 feet away from you. He stands behind these. With 2 quick arm movements, you see Tanika being untied while he makes a step to the side, and with one blow, beheads Dirk. And goes around, beheads Norris. Tanika, you are free. She's like, taking the nod out of her mouth and runs. Now you're standing eye to eye, so to say, with the keeper, as you refer to him himself. With his rapier, with feather at the end of his grip drawn out. Like a duelist, he's slowly and dexterously moving around. So he's in front of the door and you. Now about you, Tamron. As I have told you, if our choices do not align, they don't seem to be that good of a fit after all. I demand a duel. Prove yourself. Let the gods decide if you're worthy to be spared. With the pointy end of his rapier, he's entering like a kind of pose. Come on now, draw your blade. No fun in cutting down a man who is unarmed.
I raise my rapier from its sheath, point towards him, and drop it. I may have got one of those decisions wrong, but with your guidance, I can always be right. Help me be justice. And then I get down on one knee and bow my head.
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay, come on, fucking Dungeons and Dragons, let's do this. Oh man, it's off my charisma. I have nothing, guys. Alright, here we go.
Can I assist? Oh my fucking god.
That might just save your day. You dropped your rapier. Kneel down, facing the ground. Because you know, it is not your fate to decide anymore. You hear ever so light steps coming towards you. Then you hear a blade rushing through the air. Afraid this is the last moment of your life. You feel it end right beneath your cheek. You feel the pointy end of that rapier, as you did with Tanika, raising your hand. At least you have some courage. I admire that, Tamron. You want guidance? I'm not sure if I can give guidance to someone like you. But at least you have earned your life by the display of selflessness. You may leave. You have your life. This has never happened. If anyone ever speaks a word of this, you are dead. Your life is owed to me. Understood?
Understood.
Then go now. Rapier disappears.
Okay. I
Run!
swipe
It's
mine
not
from the
that-
floor.
It
And
won't take long until the watch arrives, I can
I'm
tell
gone.
you. And you take your rapier, head out to the door, I presume, right? And as you grab it open, one more time, look over the shoulder. He is gone. Empty room with 2 corpses beheaded lying there. And you leave. You run into the street. You hear in the distance, ding, 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 some alarm bells and some torches in the distance of the alleyways. As you look around, it's the middle of the night, around 2 to 3 a.m. And you appear to be somewhere in the dark district, from what you can tell. You just run until you get to a bigger street. Where would you like to go?
in the direction
Kind
of the Yawning Tavern.
dissolved.
Wall, so-
You're kind of dissolved, like looking around. Make an investigation check before we find the right. So dissolved as you are running through the streets in the night. It's also raining like crazy. You have thunder and lightning with your hood up, and you're running, and it feels like in circles. It takes you about an hour, because you're kind of lost trying to avoid the watch where you can do. You're actually crying. Nobody can see it due to the rain, luckily. You're dissolved, and it takes you about 2 hours, 4 a.m., that you find yourself in front of that big building that you know as the Yawning Portal Tavern. You stand there soaked to the boot, cold, and still exhausted, because you still haven't had friggin' long
Any
rest.
rest? Okay, I compose myself. Slow, deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And I open the door to the tavern. Step inside.
Alrighty. As you check your pockets, you luckily still have the key to your room as well as everything that you had on your person. Funnily enough, you were dressed as you now realized, because yesterday you went to bed, right? Neither in armor nor with your rapier. Whoever kidnapped you filled up your pockets, as you usually do. So you check everything. Everything's still there. You have the key to your room. Although the tap room and the entrance is unlit and nobody's around. You only hear the rain, the thunder crackling in the distance. Would you like to head to your room? And get a rest?
Yeah,
Alrighty then.
please. Please don't have a dragon come out of the portal in the floor and fucking kill me, please.
You head upstairs slowly